Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. Finally, here is my third and final video related to the Apple Watch that I promised. In one of my previous videos, which I will link down below, I showed this brown leather watch band from Hirsch, which I also said is very old. I purchased this when my Apple Watch Series 2 was just new. And this band is so old that the flap behind the short band came off, which necessitated repair. I did find a watch repair stand in this small town that we have recently moved into. I showed this in a previous vlog, which I will link down below. And here is the watch band now. It is all good. Leather really just becomes more beautiful as you keep using it. Now, I purchased this leather watch band in January or February, maybe, of 2017. And I bought the leather band from Hirsch. It did not come with the lugs for the Apple Watch. I had to buy the lugs separately online from a different seller. I no longer have the link now. I can't find it anymore. But after I received the lugs, which were black because my Apple Watch Series 2 was space gray, and the black lugs were the closest color I could find. After I received the lugs, that's when I went to Hirsch to purchase the leather band. But now, there are so many sellers online who make leather watch bands that already come with the lugs for the Apple Watch. Here is one that I purchased recently. I also showed this in the video linked down below. This is for the smaller Apple Watch, like the 38mm and the 40mm and the 41mm watches, but these are narrower bands. As you can see here, it says 14, and that means it's 14 millimeters in width, as you can see from this ruler. My older Hirsch leather watch band is 22 millimeters. Now, even if there are also so many sellers selling leather watch bands already with the lugs for the Apple Watch, maybe the leather band that you like do not come in versions for the Apple Watch. You can still buy those, but you need to buy the lugs separately. Let me show you. Here I have these lugs, which are for the 20mm watch bands, but the lugs themselves will go on the smaller Apple Watches, the 38, the 40, and the 41mm. Of course, the lugs are also available for the larger watches. As you can see, it is the same size as the lugs on this other band. The lugs come in a set of two. Of course, you always need two lugs. And it also comes with 3 spring bars. You only need 2 spring bars, but apparently it has one extra, maybe because it's so easy to lose these. I also have these lugs. They're also for the smaller Apple Watches, but they are for the narrower bands. This one is for the 14mm band right here, as you can see. I don't even know why I bought these 14mm lugs. I already have a 14mm leather watch band. I know I meant to order the 18mm lugs, but I ordered the wrong kind. That's okay. This one also came with 3 spring bars. Now, to handle the spring bars, to take them on or off of the lugs, you need this tool. One end is for poking out the screws on a metal link watch band, but the other end is the one you need for the spring bar. You just need to press the spring bar sideways to release it from the lug. And it doesn't matter which end of the spring bar you press, as long as you're using this tool, it will come out like so. Then you can put your watch band in there in the spring bar, but some or a lot of watch bands come already with the spring bars. But just in case they don't, then you already have the spring bars that came with the lugs. And that is one way you can have leather bands for your Apple Watch in case you don't like the leather bands that are already available with the Apple Watch lugs. Now, as for me, I did not buy any of the separate leather bands because I have a problem. My wrist is too tiny. It is a skeletal 13.5 centimeters in circumference, which is 5.5 inches. And I do remember choosing this band from Hirsch because it is shorter than the usual watch bands. This is 110 millimeters long. Most other bands The standard ones are 125 millimeters long. That is too long for me, and later on I will show you why. This one that I bought recently is also just 110 millimeters long. I lucked out on this one. But in my subsequent searches for more leather watch bands, not necessarily for the Apple Watch because I already have the lugs, I can just buy leather bands for the non-smart watches. Despite that, I have found only bands that are 125 millimeters long. And let me show you why that is a problem for me. When I am wearing the watch on my skeletal 5.5-inch wrists, the end of the band is here. That is okay, but this band is only 110 millimeters long. The band that is 125 millimeters long will go up to here. That might not only look weird, it might also snag on things because the loop to hold the loose end of the band might not be able to go that far if the band widens a bit when it gets closer to the watch. This other band is also 110 millimeters long, but because it is softer, it molds around my wrist better, so it ends even closer to the watch, as you can see. Anything longer, such as 125 millimeters, will make the end go beyond the watch. I hope I'm making sense. So that is why I do not have a new leather watch band to show you in this video to demonstrate installment on the watch lugs that I did show you, because I haven't found any short ones. Now, just to illustrate this even more, take for example this braided loop band that I bought recently. This one has a magnetic closure. On my skeletal wrist, I had to adjust the closure to here. As you can see, it is already off center when my wrist is turned up. But when my wrist is in the normal position, like so, it is even more off center. It's closer to the side, as you can see. From my understanding, watch buckles and closures should be at the center, not on the side. I'm not sure if that is really a rule, but just correct me if I'm wrong. So if you have normal size wrists, you won't have any of these problems at all. You can just go online or walk into any watch band store and get whatever band you like. You are lucky. If you have tiny wrists like me, please let me know in the comments and let me know if you have found watch bands that work for you so that at least I won't feel so alone. And that's my video for you today. Thanks for watching. Bye.